Move, Dirk. Oh, Dirk.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Chicago Bulls. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Dosunmu. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Jackson. Then it's Coby White. And it's Lee in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Kyle Kuzma out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then it's Maxey. And it's Buckets in at the 2. And remember, Grant, tonight is game 2 of this 2-game regular season series. How do you like these?
You know, I love them. I mean, they're...
I'm done now. Oh, yeah, man, trying to get it back for me.
I got you.
Come on, George, get the rim! At the rim!
Nice.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Isaac. White is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Jackson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the 76ers, Buckets is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Kuzma in at the power forward. What could be better than a bout between two conference rivals? Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
White with it. Pass to Isaac. Here's Lee. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Brian. The putback. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Outside Jackson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Maxey. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to George. Puts it up. Good as the jump shot falls.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
Lee outside. Shoots from 12. Drained for 2 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Maxey. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's White, top of the key. And that one, good.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Coby White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And now Philadelphia on the break.
Bulls foul. Kobe White. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lee against George. No good from Lee.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. In the third spot, Paul George.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
They get a hand on it. Passes to Maxey. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Isaac against George. Shoots over Isaac. And the shot is long.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And White kicks to Lee. Jackson deciding. Oh,
yes.
Goodness. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's buckets, covered by Lee. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
Now, here's Maxey. Shots good by Buckets. Buckets got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Dosunmu. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lock at 6. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Right side, George. And Lee with the stuff.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And he gets it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. White, bounce pass. Shoots from the elbow, and it's Lee that time on the assist by White.
Assist from
White's got 3 assists tonight.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Isaac against George. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years. But when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
In a league full of scores, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Lets it go from 14. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first
10 of their
personal
last
foul.
12 coming off assists.
At the line for the Bulls.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
That's good from Jackson. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Buckets. He had 15 points last outing. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. Good D by Lee.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Now here's White. His last outing, 16 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Inside, Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 9 points for Buckets.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
White dishes to Jackson. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Buckets. White covering. There's the pass to Bryan. From deep three-point land. And they'll get another chance. Maxey kicks to Kuzma. Ball's knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. Now here's White. T right on him. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Timeout called the 76ers. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And taking a look at some numbers for buckets. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. Embiid, no good.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now, here's Isaac. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Philadelphia. No problems knocking that one down. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Maxey. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got 5.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Caleb Martin comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. The Bulls also changing it up. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Isaac. Zach LaVine comes in for Lee. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu.
Jackson.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Now here's Drummond. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Kuzma. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Refusing to be deterred. I love how locked in Kuzma is on offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
At the line for Philadelphia, Kyle Kuzma.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Williams for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 9. Lowry against Ball, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
Here's Drummond. Kuzma outside. Good work there as it goes. Kuzma's got 5.
Right there, you see the work Kuzma's put into his game. Didn't have that move when he first entered the league.
Ball kicks to Jackson. Pass to Williams. And here is Ball. To the inside. Jackson trying to break free. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Paying off right there. Forcing to these hands once he's this close.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Levine. Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
And so Levine nails both of them.
He's a good shooter from the stripe as well. You can count on Zach LaVine to make his freebies.
Lowry passes to Kuzma. Now here is Martin. Out to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson.
He's not going to give you any room. Zach LaVine sending that one back.
The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, Ball. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Ball against Lowry. Drummond trying to get himself free. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Drummond dishes to Martin. Nice D from Levine. Williams against Kuzma. For 3, Levine, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Fantastic defense by Martin. He contests well without fouling.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
The 76ers trail by 11. So the Bulls 5 right now. The guard set is White alongside Levine. Isaac out there with Lee, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
White looking around. Lee up top. Isaac outside. No good on the 3. The 76ers shooting here about 46% for the game. Maxey kicks to George. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Chicago ball.
These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you take a look at Lee, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love it.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Now George, after Zach LaVine missed from long range, George finds Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Lee. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Nice vision by LaVine. He gives it up instead of forcing his own play.
The 76ers trail by 11. Outside, Maxey. And he makes good on the layup. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
Here's White. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Maxey. Almost, but it rolls out. Chicago leading by 9. Isaac passes to Lee. Fires at the elbow. And he comes up with the deuce. Lee's got 8 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
White against Maxey. Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Martin. Chicago grabs the miss. Over in the corner, White. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Here's Embiid. The Bulls getting their last shot to go.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Jackson. Money comes in for Isaac, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. And so here is Chicago. Ball finds Lee. And another miss by Chicago.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Oubre.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Lee against George. Tries it from 9. That one a little long.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid is alone inside. You aren't going to get in his way.
A willingness to get really physical. Embiid willing to throw some serious muscle around.
Maxey against Ball. Over in the corner, Lee. 4 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the bank.
And George kicks to Oubre. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Smith. And he misses his first shot.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid, and Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
So it's Philadelphia now. Martin the pass to Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 9 points.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Lee in the posts, defended by George. No good from Lee. Maxey on the wing. Takes a 3. Here's Embiid. Embiid with authority.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Chicago calls timeout.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Kuzma's checked in for Philadelphia. Buckets comes in for Oubre. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Isaac comes in for Money. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Jackson. He's all the way up there at number 3 in the Eastern Conference fan voting.
And you'd be crazy not to give him your vote. What he's done this season has been nothing short of spectacular.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Lee. He had 31 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Maxey, and Lee pulls it down. Bulls leading by 4. And the pass to Isaac. It's White on the wing. He dishes it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
His playmaking is improving. It's encouraging to watch Coby White dice up the pick-and-roll defense.
Maxey looking it over. Dish now to Embiid. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's George. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Lee. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Maxey. Cans the 12-footer. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's White. 8 points for him. Poke loose. Ryan passes to Kuzma. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
White, wide open. He fires. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 7 points in the game.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
Here's Lee. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now George. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
And it's good, 2 points. 13 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And checking out some numbers for Lonzo Ball.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Kuzma, that's good.
Teams try to play Kuzma physical, but he has the strength to power right through contact.
Knocked loose. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Pass to Lee. All sorts of time, and he knocks down the jumper. Lee's got 10 points in the quarter.
Like seeing Coby White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
Yeah, easy call.
Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Tyrese Maxey.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Maxey hits them both. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Outside, White. Fires to the hoop. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Beautiful focus from Kobe White. Powering his way past the defense.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug. Pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
And that one falls for White.
It's good to have a player like White on your squad. Versatile, can play a lot of different roles depending on the need.
Pass to George. The 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to White. Out to the right wing. Over in the corner, Lee. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Kuzma. Kuzma pulls it in. Outside, George. Maxey on the wing. George passes to Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Bryan. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Bulls up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but we got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Shaq, what do you think about Philadelphia?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Paul George. Buckets is out there with Maxey. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Embiid in at the center. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Offensive rebound.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
For 3, LaVine buries the long-range jumper. LaVine's got 5.
Zach LaVine drilling the shot. Fantastic from range.
George looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Zach LaVine. For Philadelphia, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Paul George.
Throw good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George. Chicago leading by 3. Lee passes to Isaac. Back to Lee. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to White. Unloads. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Now here's Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pass to George. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now, here's Maxey. 15 points in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Lee gets the bucket. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Here's Embiid over Jackson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's Lee. Excellent D there from George. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, Maxey. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's buckets. He's got 12.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and
Just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Maxey attacking, and there's the foul. It'll go on Lee.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Maxey, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's White. 13 points in the game.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
First free throw is good. Ball's checked in for Zach LaVine. And both free throws good for White. The 76ers trail by 13. And here's Maxey. 17 points in the game. He kicks to Embiid. Passes it to Bryan. Over Lee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
The 76ers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
White the pass to Lee. Ball feeling it out a bit. Jackson with the basket on the assist by Ball.
The assist.
Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. From 10 feet out. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Sixers ball.
Drummond's checked in for Embiid. And the 76ers call time here. One of the great stories here, Big Dog getting it done today.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. The Bulls third, fourth, the 76ers.
And forcing turnovers is a point of pride for both these teams. That's why their steal numbers have been so high.
Beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Fourth team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he's good on the first of three. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Chicago has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside, White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Kyle Kuzma. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
First free throw is good. And the 76ers with some changes. Martin's checked in for Paul George. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Maxey. And both free throws good for White.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Ball. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Lee. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And there's the pass to White. Here's Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
His second personal
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Mr. Moves. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Buckets. White against Martin. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Here's the drive. Jackson down low. 26 points for him. And they pick up 2.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
The Bulls leading by 19. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Timeout.
Jackson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the 76ers call time here.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement. That should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
A moment now to look at the numbers for Jackson. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Here's Mr. Moves. Still without a basket. Takes it inside. Here's Brian. Knocks down the 3-ball.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Lee, who's got 23 for Martin. And Lee with the basket on the assist by White. And now it's up to 25 points for Lights Out. Here's Buckets. 3-pointer, Martin. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Ball. And he drives in. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 76ers trail by 20. Here's Kuzma. Chicago grabs the miss. Jackson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Kicks the ball. Back to Jackson. Passes it to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Here's Mr. Moves. Hasn't made one yet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That's on Jonathan Isaac.
15 foul. At the line for Philadelphia, McKay.
And the first one drops. So for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Lee. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Both good from the line that time. Here's Ball. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks.
I love watching these guys take flight. Caleb Martin is no exception.
Ball with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for Philadelphia.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Kyle Lowry.
Jackson against Drummond. And Jackson throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Kuzma, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Kuzma's got 9.
The smooth, no hesitation shot from Kuzma, keeping him one step ahead of the defense.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Lowry, still without a basket. Dishes it to Drummond. Back to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hustling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
Lowry against Ball, and that one good.
Lonzo Ball.
He's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Drummond. Kuzma kicks to Martin. Kuzma inside. Isaac on him. 6 to shoot. Kuzma passes to Bryan. That's a 2 from Martin. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Defender is right there, but Martin, he just ignores him.
Ball against Lowry. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Jackson down low, defended by Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
And it's Martin missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 8 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Ryan passes to Lowry. Shoots over Ball. Lowry, good. Lowry's got his second bucket.
Very comfortable operating in the mid-range area. That's a signature shot for Kyle Lowry.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 18. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, they've got Smith. Zach LaVine is out there with Lee. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard position. And Lee with the stuff.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Maxey attacking.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Embiid. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Here's Maxey after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And that one's good. Maxey's got 21.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Lee with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. No good from Lee. The 76ers trail by 20. Here's Oubre. Here's Drummond. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
And it's...
Oh, no, he didn't.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And stolen by Drummond. LaVine against Martin. Now the pass to Maxey. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half. Chicago leading by 16. Lee outside. Pass the ball. He kicks to LaVine. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Smith. Back to LaVine. Over Martin. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ball no good. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Maxey passes to Oubre. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Lee with the stuff.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
To the paint. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
The assist from Tyrese.
Maxey against Ball. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Outside, Maxey. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Smith with the defensive effort. Chicago leading by 18. Ball kicks to Lee. The three. Tries again. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. And he can't bank that one in. For Chicago, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Ball against Drummond. Back to Lee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Maxey.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Smitty, we've seen some great MVP races in these last few seasons, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Shoot
the depth of talent at the very top of the NBA is terrific. Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Curry, LeBron, Tatum. The MVP is up for grabs every season.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. George is checked in for Joel Embiid. Buckets comes in for Oubre. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. And Chicago also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And both free throws good for Lee. The 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Lowry passes to Drummond. Smith with it. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Levine, covered by Martin. Levine kicks to Smith. Clock at 6. The shot. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 35 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lowry passes to Drummond. It's Martin on the wing. 76ers moving the ball around. George finds Lowry. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bryan. The three from George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice recognition from Paul George there. Understanding the shot clock situation and cashing in.
Lee passes to Levine. Count that one. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Drummond. Oh, the block shot crabs it out of the air. Jackson passes to Lee. The baseline J. It's Drummond with the rebound. 76ers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Lowry, banked in off the glass.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him, and it's in there.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lowry dishes to Martin. Passes it to Bryan. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Bucket's got 22 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lee kicks to Jackson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
The 76ers shooting 47%, pretty solid. The pass to Kuzma. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers take on 2 more.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Poked away. Here's buckets. Guarded by Levine. Here's Bryan. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in.
Kobe White.
Jackson against Martin.
Hey, yo, right here.
Kuzma outside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. White the pass to Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you see the pass, Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Ace Smitty in the playoffs. It's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matches? 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
It wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay set.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Big Dog.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Now White. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Jackson. Lee against Embiid. Good. Nice job down low. 37 points for lights out.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
2 minutes.
Now here's Levine.
2 minutes.
Teardrop shot. And it's sent back by George.
This is what you love about PG at the defensive end. The length instincts. What a block.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lee. Bryant drills it from outside. Buckets got 5 points in the quarter.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Dog.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
In the paint, Kuzma goes on the attack, making sure to play into the foul.
Kyle Kuzma.
Two.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Here's White. Pass to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Bulls moving the ball around. From 18 feet away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now, here's George. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.